Oh, am I recording now? Am I starting now? Um, I guess I am. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Let me back this up a little bit because I'm sitting right on the computer. I am so excited to be here. Just got off of work. And as you know, let me introduce myself because you probably don't know. My name is Gigi. I am from sunny California. I am an entrepreneur. I like to call myself a serial entrepreneur because I dabble in e-commerce, affiliate marketing. I used to do multi-level marketing. And I just have an interest in all these different entrepreneur ventures that I want to get into. But the smart thing to do is to only focus on one thing. So um, being a sort of a kind of a new entrepreneur, I still work a full-time job. And I work, my business on the side. I always have like these wonderful ways to bring in an income. One thing that I learned on my journey, and I'm always learning from different people who have gone before me, people who are more successful than I am, and people who have the track record, right? And I read their books, I listen to their podcast. So using my time wisely, like during lunch and things of that nature, kind of help put my mind in the right place. I heard this young guy, and they come in all ages. Like some people are older than me, some people are younger than me, that are these really young people that are like 20s, 30s, and having great success. I love it, love it, love it. So I found a new podcast and it's called Social Proof, and it's by David. Let me find his last name. And he has like so much going on. And David Shads, Shands, however you pronounce that. Funny story. I bought his book. Let's see if his book is in here. I don't know. He also has another, he's the founder of Sleep is for Suckers. He talks about his story about how he went from working at the cheese factory, started a t-shirt business. The t-shirt business took off. And so he started his I think this is his phrase, sleep is for suckers, and he put it on different, you know, like bracelets. I think he put it on hats and t-shirts of that nature. And it just really took off. And so now he has a podcast called Social Proof where he interviews people who not only are they on social media, you know how you have these social media people and they say, oh, they're flashing a car and it may be rented, or they're standing in front of this big house that's probably not theirs, and so a lot of fakeetry, if that's a word, a lot of fake stuff is going on behind the scenes. So what he does, he seeks out the people who are really doing it, and they have social proof. They really have, the receipts, so to speak. So I had to come on here. I said, when I was listening at work, I said, they had one episode where they talked about the blueprint of what you really need in order to really grow your business, take your business to the next level. And there's 7 things. And I've never thought about this. I've never thought about this. And you kind of wonder why you're stuck. That's why it's always good I got my notes right here, y'all. So bear with me while I pull my notes together. So I'm going to just run through them real quick. And I, take notes or just re-watch this. And please do me a favor before we go on. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the notification button, so whenever I do other videos, you're notified. And also share my video. Help me grow my YouTube channel. I don't have any, I don't have, well, I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put it in the universe. I have tens and thousands of viewers and subscribers and sales. So I'm not going to speak what I don't have. I'm going to speak what I choose to have, what I want to see, right? So let's get started, you guys. So the first thing, one of the 7 steps or 7 things you want to keep in mind when growing your business, when wanting to take it to the next level, no matter if you're doing 30,000 a year, or excuse me a minute. Sorry. Sorry about that. I thought I had water. Sorry about that, you guys. It's not Corona. Just saliva just went down the wrong way. Give me 1 minute. So, as I was saying, I'm going to share this. But before I do that, I was watching one of the episodes of Social Proof today, and this young man on there who's very successful in multi-level marketing and leadership and stuff like that in his early 30s, he said this one quote that was really profound. He said that you are, what you listen to is, let me see, I find it. I always keep notes in my phone. Like when I hear something that is that really catches my ear and that's really profound, I always keep it in my notes, and I have like a little notepad on my phone, right? So he goes, whatever you listen to, you turn into. Whatever you entertain, whatever entertains you, trains you. So I'm going to say that again. Whatever you listen to, you turn into. Whatever entertains you, trains you. That is some profound stuff, you know. So I just wanted to share that with you. And also, so let's get started. So step number 1, being an entrepreneur, this is one thing you want to focus on: vision. And vision, you want to vision yourself. For example, you're just getting started, you want to quit your job, you just started a business, and one of your things you want to do is one day be able to tell your boss to take that job, and you know what. So you want to envision that. Maybe you want to do 6 figures. Maybe you're already working from home. You already have your home business or service business or product business, and you're at a certain level financially. You're not quite making 6 figures. You want to do 6 figures. Well, what you do is you want to have a vision, maybe a vision board or a picture of that, where you write it down, or you see it all the time, right? And you want to focus on that. So the first, number 1 is vision. Have your vision. And let me see what my note is. What is going to change in your life? Your vision is the thing that's going to change in your life. So you're not at 6 figures. You want to be at 6 figures. So that's the thing you want to change in your life. So let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is environment. Environment, okay, is when you want to clear a space for that. You want to, put it together. What are you going to put together in order to have that, right? What do you need to make space for? Do you need to give up something in order to make space to make that 6 figures? Do you need to put in more time in an area? Do you need to focus on something? Do you need to have a course? Do you need to get more training? Do you see what I'm saying? So your environment needs to be clear to make space for that thing that you want, that 6-figure income that you want, or you want to quit your job. So you want to be, productive with your time and focus and things of that nature. You want to be able to put yourself in a place, in an environment, so to speak, to allow that vision to show up in your life. I hope that makes sense. And if you have any questions, just leave them below and tell me what you think, and I'll be able to answer it, right? Number 3, what is the product or skill you possess that you need in order to? So now you have your vision. Now you have your environment. You make room for what you're envisioning. So what skills or product do you have that will allow you to bring, and let's just stick with 6 figures. Let's just use 6 figures as an example for now. So what service or product do you have that you could present, or you have to bring the 6 figures? Maybe you want to sell some stuff, maybe you want to get more clients, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to, if you're in e-commerce and you already have an e-commerce store, maybe you want to start another e-commerce store, okay? So, or maybe you say you don't have a lot of help. Maybe you want to hire somebody, like a virtual assistant or even a regular assistant, family, friends, or somebody to help you expedite getting to that next level, right? So that is what is your product or service that you're going to use, to get you there, okay? So that was number 3. Number 4 is look at your resources. What resources that you could utilize that could help you get to where you want to go? And your resources could be money, it could be books, it could be people, it could be the internet, like YouTube, utilizing, just getting information. So there's so many resources that you could have. So don't focus on what resources you don't have. Be creative and look for resources that are available to you, because they are in my shirt. It's like, okay, sorry about that. So look around, because there's always resources and books and things that you could utilize. And especially with modern technology and social media, you could always connect with people that even using other people's networks. That could be a resource, creating relationships so that you can utilize their network, right? So that's number 4. Number 5 is build during windows of time. This is really a good one, because say, again, example, you work a job like I do. I work a full-time job and I run my business part-time from home, and as an affiliate marketer. And I also do course creation, selling courses and stuff like that to educate people on how to be successful in their online business, right? So when I'm at work, I utilize those small windows of time, like during my breaks. I have 3 breaks, and during those times, I'm either learning something or implementing something that I learned to help grow my business. So those pockets of time I use when I take the train home. I don't drive. I take public transportation because, one, it saves me time. I don't like driving that much, but that's neither here or there. But what that does is while I'm sitting on that train, instead of going to sleep, I'm either reading something to expand my mind, to grow something inspirational, or I'm doing research on my phone to research, an idea or how to implement something, how to put something together, right? So I am utilizing those small pockets of time, right? So that's number 5. And number 6. Let's see, where's number 6? Here's my notes. Oh, number 6. Here's number 6. Exposure, right? So after you have, all those other things together from 1 to 5, number 6 is exposure. Now, who are you going to expose? What people are you going to show those to? Because you need eyes, like either on your service or on your product that you're trying to gain traction to, so that you can reach that goal, right? Either maybe to quit your job to get to another level so you can do your business full time to make more money, right? Or to get to that 6-figure if you're already maybe making 5 figures, right? So exposure. And number 7 is customer service. When they shared this one, I thought it was to, when customers call, you want to have a Q&A, question. They ask a question, you answer the question, right? And you want to have like some kind of automation where that is done. I thought that all that was, right? And it was more than that. That was just a part of it. Another part of it was like when you're selling your service or your product, you want to go back to that customer and introduce other products, right? Other service. Like, for example, she, on the episode of Social Proof, they talked about when you're introducing a person to a 90-day coaching program. After that coaching program is over, what else can you offer that customer? Maybe an upsell, maybe a workshop, maybe a boot camp, and so because you want to continue to always be offering something, but always something that's going to add value to this customer, to always take even that customer to the next level. So you're always going to always have the customer in mind. Okay, so I offered them, this product, right? A certain product, or let's say let's say makeup. Okay, so I offered them this kind of makeup. What can go great with makeup? Maybe nail polish or something like that. We have this beautiful nail polish that, we know that you purchase our makeup. And so we had a new brand of nail polish that would go great with the makeup that we offered you. Something that will complement the product or the service that you initially offered them in the beginning, right? So you're always going to be always wanting to keep the customer in mind, offer them products that complemented the first product that you gave them, right? And always be thinking and growing and thinking about your customer and how you want them to have value. So I'm going to go through them real quick, the 7. So the first one was, do you remember the first one? Do you remember what that was? It was vision, right? So the first one was, let me go hear my notes. Okay, the first one was vision. The second one was environment. The third was the third one was, what is your product? Oh, what is your product or service? I can't read my notes. What is your product or service, right? Number 4 is look at your resources. What are your resources? Number 5 is build during the small windows of time. So use your time wisely, right? Focus on where you want to go. So you want to use those pockets of time, right? And number 6 is exposure. While you're building the service or product or skill that you have. Did I miss that part? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Number 3 is, what is the product or service you're going to offer, right? And number 4 is what resources are available, like that can help you get there. And number 5 is build during the pockets of time. Find space, little time that you have, like maybe on your break, or if you have the kids are at school, use a little pockets of time to be learning or developing and growing and building, right? And number 6 is exposure, getting eyes on your service or your product, either leveraging other people's network, or you purchase marketing, you do paid marketing, word of mouth. And number 6 is customer service. So I learned that today. I thought that was exciting, and I wanted to share that with you because as I grow as an entrepreneur, because this is a journey for me. This is definitely a journey for me, and I'm learning from people who are my age, people who are younger than me, and these are people who, like I mentioned, they have the social proof, and they did it, and come to find out it is not easy, but it's definitely worth it. So I had to come on here. I had to share it with you. I thought it was exciting. These little tips, these little trades, golden nuggets, they can help you get you to where you want to go. So don't take it for granted. Don't think it, oh, well, I already know that, because we always want to be learning. We always want to be growing, right? And so on that note, I want to thank you for being here. Don't forget once again to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit the notification button as well. So whenever I do another video that you are notified, okay? And also, I have a webinar that's coming up that has to do with growing your subscriber list, your email list. Email is not dead. You want to have an email list. You want to build your own subscriber, because we can't always rely on social media. You never know what social media is going to do. You never know if it's going to come or go. They're always changing their algorithms. You always want to be building your own list. So in the subscription below, the description below, I'm going to leave the link so you could join the webinar. It's free. This free training is, wonderful. It's awesome. And my friend is giving this webinar. Jeff is giving it. And so he does an amazing job of explaining, how this could help your business grow, help you get, speaking of resources, this is a great resource. The training is free. Learning how to build your list, growing your list, building that relationship, and this is yours to grow as large as you like, So I invite you to that webinar. Remember, the link is below, and I will be on here. I'm so excited to always come on here doing videos as I grow, just like I mentioned. Just come on and just sharing what I know, and just want you guys to see my journey along the way, and and how well I do, because there's going to be ups and downs. There are going to be good moments. There are going to be bad moments. And I want to just be transparent, right? So on that note, hit subscribe, thumbs up, hit the notification button, and share. Help me grow this community. I love you guys. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Put my glasses on so I can see.